patients you have helped to have their baby so far? And are there any particular difficulty cases you would like to share with our patients in China?
As a matter of fact, that's a very difficult question. That's probably the most difficult question to answer because throughout my career, 30 years of career, I have helped so many families, probably thousands of families. I can't recall anymore. But I believe that I brought into life probably thousands of babies. But particularly, I remember many cases special to me. Each patient is special, but I can tell you a couple of examples. For example, I have a patient, fairly young, 35 years old, and she has severe endometriosis, and she's been through 8 cycles of IVF, and she failed every single cycle of IVF. So when she saw me, first of all, I did the surgery to clean up all the endometriosis, and I told the couple, you have only one last chance. As a matter of fact, when we retrieve the egg and we fertilize and 4 embryo past PGS, 3 boys and 1 girl, I then tell the couple, now what you want? And so they really, after 8 times, so we decided that 2 embryo will be transferred into surrogate and the mother will carry the other 2 embryo. We hope for at least only 1 baby. It turned out that both the surrogate and the mother got pregnant. And interestingly, 2 ladies deliver on the same day. And yes, they have 3 boys and 1 girl. That I was so proud of it. And the other example is I had a patient who's 40 years old, came to me, AMH 0.02. And believe it or not, she ended up having a beautiful boy as well. So these are 2 examples I'm so proud of it, and many more. I hope that you're going to come and see what we can do to help you.
What would you most like to tell your patients?
I would like to tell all my prospective patients that the time is very important. The sooner, the better. The longer you wait, your chance of getting pregnant is going to be less and less because time cannot wait for you. Remember that. The other thing is you have to be well prepared all the time to make sure that your body is healthy enough. 2 things, healthy enough to produce a good sperm and good egg, and of course going to be a healthy baby, and healthy enough to really carry that baby if you wanted to, and not only that, healthy enough to raise that baby. So that the second point I stress, very important. And thirdly, always be hopeful. Because, we can do whatever we can do, but 80% we can do, but 20% is still is the blessing of the divine entity. So be helpful all the time. Thank you.
What do you enjoy the most as a fertility doctor? And what achievements you have accomplished during the past? And what make you proud of the most?
I enjoy most, of course, in my career is that to bring more life, bring happiness to many patients. As a matter of fact, throughout the 30 years of practice, I can recall how many patients, how many babies, but probably thousand babies that I helped to create it. The thing I feel proud the most is when I see that mother cry when they found out they got pregnant, and the joy when they have the baby in their arms. For example, I had a patient who really had only 1 baby, the last of the generation, and then yes, finally they got the boy. So that how proud I am. I say, well, I bring more happiness into not only for this couple, but for the entire generation of that family.
So how do you get along with your patients as a doctor?
To me, the interrelationship between the physician and the patient is most important. It's even more important than the treatment itself. Every single patient of mine is a VIP. I treat patient like she is the VIP of the day. Even though I'm very busy a day, I see like 10, 20 patients. But when I walk the room, I listen to the patient. That's the most important thing. I spend time with the patient, listen to what they want, then I answer properly. And not only that, I treat my patient more like my relative. I take personal. Each patient is like my sister, my cousin. So I have a lot of, I call that Chinese cousin, as a matter of fact. And to me, like that, the patient relax and the outcome is much, much better, that satisfying.
What do you like to do beside work?
To me, as being a doctor, you have to have a balanced life. I also relieve the stress of being a doctor. So I enjoy music. I compose music and I play guitar. I also enjoy poetry. I wrote a poem and also convert the poem into music lyrics. And beside that, I wrote many short fiction stories. And any more time than I do growing vegetable in the backyard and fruit tree, tropical fruit tree. And the rest of time, I enjoy time with my family, my wife and my children. That's the most important thing. My family give me a lot of support. With that support as a foundation, then I can interact with my patient much better.